Hello class, and welcome to day 11. Today we are going to focus on writing synthesis paragraphs. This is a kind of paragraph that you likely don't have much experience with. A synthesis paragraph appears in almost every scholarly work you will ever read. It compares and contrasts the views of two or more groups of scholars on a given topic. Synthesis paragraphs have two main functions. The first function is to establish what is generally accepted by the scholars, or what is referred to as base knowledge. The second is to create very powerful and almost irrefutable evidence for your arguments. In Essay 2, you will be creating synthesis paragraphs to perform the first function, to establish base knowledge. To aid you in understanding synthesis paragraphs fully, I have prepared two files. The first file is a PowerPoint called Synth Paragraphs. Please make sure that you read and completely understand all of the information inside of it. The second file is a Word document labeled Synth Paragraphs EX. This gives 3 examples of student-written synthesis paragraphs with detailed notes about each of the parts and how those paragraphs could have been improved. With these 2 files, you should be able to gain a full understanding of the anatomy of a synthesis paragraph. Please remember that a completed first draft of Part 1 of Essay 2 is due in our next class for peer review. Finally, for your consideration, I have 2 completed drafts of Essay 2. Both drafts were written by students. The first, labeled Essay 2 Final Draft 2 Sample, passed, but with the lowest score possible. The second file, labeled E2A Student, is a great example of what Essay 2 should look like. This essay received an A. Please remember that the first draft of Part 1 is due in our next class, and by the time you finish your final draft, you will need 6 entries in your annotated bibliography. As always, if you have any questions, you can WeChat me during my office hours.